I'm with award-winning actor Lauren Graham. She played Lorelai Gilmore in the wildly popular series Gilmore Girls for 7 seasons and a Netflix limited series.
Edna St. Vincent Millay.
That's my bus book.
Uh-huh. What's the Faulkner?
My other bus book.
So just take one bus book.
No, the Millay is a biography. And sometimes, if I'm on the bus and I pull out a biography and I think to myself, well, I don't really feel like reading about a person's life right now, then I'll switch to the novel. And then sometimes if I'm not into the novel, I'll switch back.
Still there, Michelle?
Yes,
Hold on. What is the Gore Vidal?
Oh, that's my lunch book.
Uh-huh. So lose the Vidal or the Faulkner. You don't need 2 novels.
Vidal's essays.
Uh-huh. But the Eudora Welty's not essays or a biography.
Right.
So it's another novel. Lose it.
It's short stories.
Ugh, this is a sickness.
The actor, writer, producer, director is also a 4-time New York Times bestselling author. Her latest book, Have I Told You This Already?, is out now in paperback. The book of humorous essays details her life and career in Hollywood, and Lauren Graham is here first on CBS Mornings. We like when we can say that. Welcome.
We like it when you're here, but Vlad, we should say Tony was cracking on you, Lauren. He said, the title is Have I Told You This Already? Well, since it's in paperback, yes, you have. Tony Dokoupil got joked.
Well, yes, it's born out of my habit of retelling the same story over and over, so finally I just thought I'd write it down.
Well, so one of the things you detail in the book is you talk about what it's like working in Hollywood, and I thought this was a great line. There were questionable trends, this is quoting from your book, when you were starting out acting, that I didn't question at the time. The need for all miniskirts to be at Callista Flockhart and Ally McBeal's shortness levels, crop tops paired with jeans with low-rise waistband started maybe a millimeter above the butt crack, and the monthly ritual of getting Brazilian bikini waxes at a salon called Pink Cheeks. And then you go on to say,
woo!
Right, but then you say something interesting. You say, it occurred to me that if actor, stripper, and Playboy bunny were different jobs, why were we supposed to all have the same body type?
I mean, it was of a time when that was just the popular trend, and we weren't having some of the conversations that we are having today about sort of being the subject of these trends, and we just all kind of followed them, and things are different now, and I think better.
Yeah, you talk about the hierarchy of Hollywood and navigating that. Talk to us about that and how it's changed, if at all, because there always seems to be rules that some people don't know.
I guess it's some of the funny things I've learned along the way is that there's kind of a hierarchy for everything. I talk about in the book, I had a discount at Louis Vuitton for a while, which I didn't understand was something that could come and then be taken away. I was invited to a fancy party, the Vanity Fair Oscars party, and my publicist at the time said, I was invited at 10 o'clock at night or something. She said, oh, that's a good time. Because I guess there are other times when you get invited to the party where it's not a good time, it's too early, it's too late. And so it's little things like that that over the years I've discovered there's kind of a language for everything in that way, and you don't know it until it's too late, because I missed that Louis Vuitton discount when I didn't appreciate it. So I don't know, it's just it's one of the parts of our business that is endlessly confounding, I think, is who's in charge and who's on the top, and I still don't know.
You know, we're all mourning the loss of Matthew Perry. We all loved him. We felt that he was our friend, but you were friends with Matthew Perry. What's your best memory of him?
Oh, boy. No one made me laugh as hard. I mean, just tears streaming. You know, there was just such joy in being around him and being his friend. And I'll say, too, that this last year, you know, he was so proud of the book he wrote and of how many people it touched. And it was a success that gave him a level of happiness that I hadn't seen in him for a really long time, so that's a nice memory.
And just his desire that he said that he doesn't want to be remembered for Friends, that juggernaut of a show, that he really wants to be remembered for helping people. I mean, when I got the news, it was so stunning to me. Did you feel that too?
Completely. I'm still in shock. I mean, it's just a really tragic loss, and he leaves his beautiful work behind, and that's something to be thankful for. And again, the book really meant something to him. So it was a really happy year for him.
Gilmore Girls. Fans around the world love it. When the limited series came back, I was very excited. I mean, this is a question from the fans.
You're asking on behalf of the fans?
The fan club of Vlad would like to know. The Vlad, Lauren Graham.
Of Vlad,
yes, exactly. Would like to know, will there be any more Gilmore Girls?
You can never say never, I guess, in this day and age.
Do you want to?
I love that character. I love that writing. I love how much joy it seems to bring people. I really appreciate that. It's something I'm incredibly grateful for in my life, to get that back from fans of all different generations. It seems like younger people keep finding it. Is just amazing.
But Lauren, you're one of the main people, and you know people.
You know some people.
So if you want
in the hierarchy of Hollywood.
Yes, in the very good, right? In the hierarchy of Hollywood.
Yeah. There is not a formal discussion of doing it again. There's always that fear that you want to leave it, where it is best left. And but we didn't know we would be coming back to do those Netflix movies, so you really never know. But there isn't a formal conversation.
Well, now that the strike is over, aren't you just glad to be able to be out working again?
I am. It was such a tough time for everybody, and I'm also doing these book tour dates, and had the strike not lifted, I would not be allowed to talk about any of my projects.
We're so excited that you were able to do that.
So that would have been an interesting obstacle.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. We're glad we're able to talk to you about all your projects, and this book is incredible. I told her I was laughing when I was reading the book. The paperback version.
I wonder what her friends say, though, Vlad.
She names her friends. They have pseudonyms in here, but you got to read the book. It's called Have I Told You This Already? It's on sale right now.